A couple days ago, Mojang released their new rendition of this year's April Fool's update, and it's pretty good. There was a lot of cool new features and items in this update, but what really stuck out to me was the potato boss, or Mega Spud, but that sounds stupid. The final boss of the update, which is meant to look like a big, slimy, poisonous potato. And when I saw it, my speedrunner brain clicked, and I knew I had to speedrun this. In the past, people have speedrun every single boss in Minecraft, including the Wither, the Elder Guardian, and the Ender Dragon. So with a brand new boss being introduced in this April Fool's update, it's perfect for a brand new speedrun category. But there's one problem. If you take a look around YouTube, you will see that not a single person has speedrun this boss. There's a couple people speedrunning the credits of this update by jumping off the void in the potato dimension, but there isn't a single speedrun for the boss itself. And you may ask yourself, why? Why will no one speedrun this brand new update with a brand new boss in what's considered to be Minecraft's best April Fool's update ever? It doesn't make any sense, but maybe I'm missing something, so let's go through all the steps you need to take if you want to speedrun this boss. So first, you're gonna load up a world where you're gonna find a bonus chest with some potato themed items, the most important being the poison potato. Putting the poison potato in your crafting menu will create a brand new item called potato eyes. These potato eyes are really important, and when you throw them in the overworld, they're gonna point you to a brand new structure in this update, the Potato Ruined Portal. Surrounded by potato blocks, another chest with some more potato themed items, but most importantly, the pedestal. When you right click the pedestal with a poison potato, it will open up a portal that will take you to a brand new dimension. I'm just gonna call this the potato dimension. I don't know what it's called, but the world is full of potatoes. In the potato dimension, if you throw another potato eye, you'll notice that it points you to a completely different area. And after following the potato eye after a while, it will lead you to the Colosseum, a structure with potato bricks that looks suspiciously similar to the treasure bastion in the Nether. And entering the Colosseum, you will find the big man himself, Mega Spud. And that's about it. That's how you find the potato boss, which is pretty easy to do, which brings back the question of why hasn't anyone speedrun this? Well, to complete the potato boss speedrun, there's still one step left to this, and it's killing the boss itself. And how hard could it be? It's an April Fool's update. There's no way they'd try that hard on an April Fool's update boss, right? Well, let me tell you something, because this stupid looking potato is the hardest boss in all of Minecraft. It's harder than the Wither, harder than the Elder Guardian, and yes, harder than the Ender Dragon. So let's go over why. Once you enter the Colosseum, you're gonna start your fight with the potato boss, in which the second he sees you, he's gonna start shooting fireballs at you. He's gonna be shooting you with these fireballs throughout the whole fight, so be careful. So if you avoid all of his fireballs and manage to get a hit on him on this very annoying floor, he's gonna summon a shield around him, making you unable to hurt him. Throughout this, the potato boss will keep shooting his fireballs at you, and to disable his shield, you have to kill this chicken, in which after you do, you can start doing damage again. But wait a second, Mouse, what does that chicken have to do with anything? Where did it even come from, and why do I have to kill it to continue fighting the potato boss? Well, you see, in every phase of this boss fight, after you do a certain amount of damage to the potato boss, he will summon the shield around him, protecting him, but he will also summon a certain amount of mobs for you to fight. These mobs are gonna get harder and harder the further you get into the boss fight, but since this is the first phase of the fight, you kill a chicken. But back to doing damage, and by the way, this is a sharpness 5 netherite sword. Just thought I'd let you know. But after doing some more damage to the boss, he will summon 2 armadillos, and after you kill them, you'll be able to do more damage, in which he will summon 3 zombies, and after more damage, he'll summon 4 spiders. So far, it sounds pretty easy. I mean, killing chickens, armadillos, zombies, pretty simple. But you gotta remember that throughout this entire boss fight, the potato boss will constantly be shooting fireballs at you while you fight these mobs. These mobs also spawn in the middle of the arena, so there really isn't any way to hide from these fireballs, and without armor in easy mode, each fireball will do a total of 2.5 hearts to you. And with the potato boss shooting 1 fireball every 2 or 3 seconds, it can get pretty scary. And also consider the fact that we're just getting started and there's still so much more damage to do. So after you kill these spiders and do more damage to the boss, he will summon a good 5 to 6 skeletons that will hit you with slowness arrows. But after you do kill the skeletons, he will summon some creepers, and after you kill these creepers and do your damage, now it's getting serious. This time, he will summon 7 piglin brutes. Do you know how much damage a piglin brute does? So without armor, in a speedrun, these piglin brutes will do a total of 4.5 hearts per hit, and they will run at you and can hit you twice in less than a second. It's pretty scary, but it gets way worse. So after you kill these piglin brutes and do damage to the potato, this time, he will summon 8 ghast. That's right, 8 ghast that will all shoot fireballs at you all at once the second you peek at them. And don't forget that the potato boss also shoots a fireball at you, meaning there will be 9 fireballs all shot at you at once whenever you try to fight them. It's pretty bad. Is is this a good time to tell you that if you die when the boss is shielded, he will get healed 1 health, disabling his shield, meaning that when you hit him again, he will re-summon the mobs he recently summoned, making you have to kill the new ones while fighting the old ones. So don't die, or you're gonna have to deal with the old mobs and the new mobs, and with gas, this could get pretty bad. Some of you may have noticed that throughout this fight, the more damage you do to the potato boss, the smaller and smaller the potato boss gets, making it way harder to find them and to do damage to him. He will also jump around the arena like crazy the smaller he gets, making you have to chase him down, and yes, he's still shooting fireballs at you. But let's say you're able to get past these gas and you do more damage to the boss. This time, he will summon a brand new mob in the update. This is the Plague Whale Slab, the new mob in this update, and he is very, very annoying. The Plague Whale Slab is a water mob that will swim around the arena and will shoot a laser at you that will give you the poison effect and the withering effect. Both effects that will chip down on your health and kill you. The potato boss summons around 8 of these, and they're all pretty close to each other, meaning that they will all probably laser you at once. They are a very hard mob to kill due to how annoying the Colosseum's water-filled floor is built, and if you die, dealing with 8 more of these is just gonna be a pain. But after you kill the Plague Whale Slabs, the potato is gonna be really hard to find due to him being the size of like half a block. But once you do your damage to him, the potato boss will summon his shield for one final time. And with this, he will spawn 10 giants. You know, the giant zombie that you could only spawn with commands that did no damage. Well, this time they can do damage, and they do a lot of damage. In easy mode without armor, they could do about half your hearts with 1 hit, and they can run. And always remember not to die, because then you're gonna deal with 20 of these. It's actually insane, but let's say in a hypothetical world, you do kill these giants. Once you find this little potato man, you will be able to finish the potato off, giving you the Potatish Great Staff of Peasant. You have done it. You have beat the hardest boss in all of Minecraft to complete the speedrun. And if you were looking at the background footage, you would notice that I ate 14 enchanted golden apples while wearing full netherite and having a sharpness 5 sword to beat this boss. I think you could see why nobody wants to speedrun this. And I forgot to mention one more thing. In every Colosseum, there's a chance that that Colosseum will spawn with either no mobs inside of it besides the potato boss, or they can spawn with the new mobs all around the building, that being the Toxifin Slab or the Plague Whale Slab. And pray to God you don't get either of these. It's just terrible. I don't know why they made this boss so damn difficult. At the beginning of this video, I told you guys this was the hardest boss in Minecraft history, but honestly, this exceeded my expectations by a lot. But anyways, it's time to speedrun, and this is my strategy. After experimenting with this boss in creative for a while, I realized I can't beat this boss legitimately. Unless I get a full set of netherite armor, a diamond sword, and stacks of golden apples in a speedrun, it's not gonna happen. However, throughout my testing to beat this boss, I noticed something. Throughout the entire fight, the potato boss will constantly be shooting fireballs at you. And throughout the fight, there's a point where he summons Ghast, who also shoot fireballs. And most people kill Ghast by returning the fireballs back at them by punching the fireballs. So if my math is correct, it works. So it works, and while it doesn't do too much damage to the potato boss, with the mass amount of fireballs the potato boss shoots at you throughout the entire fight, the damage could build up pretty quickly. And for the mobs that the potato boss spawns, I could just shoot the potato boss's fireballs at them to kill them as well. So that's my plan to kill the potato boss, but now that we got that figured out, it's time to speedrun. And here's what I'm gonna do. First, I'm gonna load up a world where the first thing I'm gonna do is open up the bonus chest, grab the poison potatoes, and make potato eyes. I'm gonna throw these potato eyes, find the potato ruin portal, and enter the potato dimension. In the potato dimension, I'm gonna throw more potato eyes, find the Colosseum, get in a nice cozy spot, and smack the potato boss with its own fireballs. And that's what I did, and it went pretty smoothly, except for the fact that I died. You see, the potato boss shoots 1 fireball every 1 to 2 seconds, and the potato boss has a lot of health. And while the fireball damage does stack up against this boss, it will take hundreds of fireballs not only to kill him, but to kill his goons as well. And for the fireballs to kill you, it only takes about 3 hits. So unless you're a gaming god and hit every single fireball back perfectly without messing up, you're gonna die. So to fix this, I added a bed to the speedrun route. So this time I got the potato eyes, killed a sheep for a bed, entered the potato world, found the Coliseum, put the bed, and started killing. And this is how it went. So the run started pretty smoothly. I killed the chicken, did my damage to the boss, and then killed the armadillos, which took way too long, but pretty simple stuff. Then after dying and doing some more damage, I spawned some zombies where I died, so I had to respawn them and then kill them. And then after doing more damage, my hard drive ran out of storage, so the recording stopped and it died. Probably because of all this potato footage I have. So I can't tell you exactly what happened, but this was my recap I recorded after I noticed that the recording died. So just believe me, this happened, I promise. Alright guys, so pretty much ran out of storage. Look at the fucking timer. I gave up. So we got past the zombies, we got that past the spiders pretty easy. The creepers took a while, but it was pretty easy. Oh, we struggled with the piglin brutes for ages. We didn't get past the piglin brutes until like the 40-minute mark. We got past the gas, which took a little bit, not too long, around 3 minutes. And now we're here with these things. I gave up. There's more spawning because I died. I keep dying because there's so many fireballs being shot, and these guys have so much health, so there's so many fireballs I have to deflect. It's a pain. I can deflect a good amount, but there's just so many of these guys, and they have so much health, and then there's like a million of them because I've died so many times, so it's hard to tell which ones are the ones I'm supposed to kill to move on to the next phase. I've been here for an hour. I'm done. This strategy works, but it's very annoying. I'm done. This strategy sucks. So the strategy works, but the problem is that it's really slow and it's kind of hard to do considering the fact that you have to deflect so many fireballs to kill every single mob. It was just not optimal, but the problem is that there's no other way to do this much damage to the potato boss unless I get stacked with really good armor and a sword, which will obviously take way too much time for a speedrun. So I had to do some thinking, and after getting some help from my Discord server, which you should join by the way, I think I came up with the best and fastest way to beat this boss. So here's the plan. So the old strategy was good. It's the best way to do damage to this boss early, and it's pretty consistent. But the main problem is the minions that the potato boss spawns throughout the fight. They have a good amount of health, especially in the late stages of the fight, and they're very, very annoying to deal with, especially when they're respawned after you die. It's just so many fireballs you have to deflect, and it's a big problem. But my solution to this problem is lava. You see, throughout every phase of this potato boss, all of his minions will spawn in the middle of the arena. Sometimes a little bit out of the way, but pretty much in the middle. So if we can get lava placed in the middle of the arena, that will be wide enough to kill every single minion that the boss spawns throughout the fight, that's a big time save! And conveniently, inside of every world's bonus chest in this update, there's gonna be a water bucket, meaning that we don't even have to go mining for iron to make a bucket to get lava. So as long as we find lava anywhere throughout the run, we're good. But now we gotta find the most optimal setup to spread the lava as far as possible to kill all the minions. And after a little bit of testing, these are the setups I tried. They're pretty solid, but this is the one I decided to go with in the end. It's a 7x7 circle, but the tips of the circle are one block under so that the lava reaches a little bit further. It seems to be the most optimal way to spread lava with one lava bucket, and once you break the blocks underneath the lava, it reaches a total of 15 blocks in each direction. In comparison of the other two best setups I found, this setup only spreads 13 blocks, and this setup is the same as the one I'm going to be using, but without the tip blocks being one block under, and it also spreads 13 blocks, making this setup right here the most optimal way to spread lava with one lava bucket by the difference of 2 blocks. And 2 blocks doesn't sound like much, but while testing these variations in the Coliseum, I learned that first of all, every Coliseum has different structure generation, and sometimes there's blocks in the middle of the Coliseum which would be in the way of the lava flow, so that's pretty annoying. But I also learned that if I use the setup that spreads 13 blocks of lava, it won't kill all the creepers, all the skeletons, or all the piglins, because there's always going to be one mob that gets out of the way. But with the 15 block lava spread, these mobs will die, so it's a little time save. But the strategy's pretty good. The only mobs that won't die from this are the ghast because they're fireproof, some of the giants survive because they're too big, and sometimes a plague wheel slab escapes. But for the plague wheel slabs, we could just fireball them. For the ghast, we could shoot their fireballs back at them. And for the giants, we're gonna get in a position where they can't hit us, but we can hit them because they're way too big, their hitbox is giant, and they have a way smaller reach than us. And before someone brings this up in the comments, I know that you could technically spread out the lava even more by making more stairs at the tip of the circle platform, but the reason I won't do that is because while making the platform, the potato boss is gonna keep shooting fireballs at you, so the longer you stay up there, the riskier it is, and putting more stairs in the Coliseum is pretty awkward, so I'm not doing that. So with this new strategy added onto the run, this is what the route looks like. So when we load up the world, we're gonna open the bonus chest, we're gonna grab the poison potatoes to make poison potato eyes, but this time we're also gonna grab the water bucket. We're gonna throw the potato eye, and while we follow it to the potato portal, we're gonna keep an eye out for sheep, and of course the new addition to the run, lava to kill the minions with. After that, we're gonna find the potato portal, enter the dimension, follow the potato eyes to the Coliseum. We're gonna enter the Coliseum, but this time we're gonna set up the platform of lava, break the blocks underneath the lava. We're gonna set our spawn with our bed, and just like we did last time, we're gonna shoot the fireballs at the potato boss. The route is pretty straightforward, but now it's only a matter of finding the seed and pulling this off. So I got to doing runs, and after a couple of days of resetting, mainly from a lack of lava, running out of storage on my hard drive, and deleting some of my run footage thinking it was old YouTube short footage, I finally did it. And in a really good time too. So this is how I beat the hardest boss in Minecraft history in world record time. I did it! I killed the potato boss in 28 minutes and 33 seconds. I was really proud of it. There's definitely a lot of things in the run I could have improved on, but I'm happy with the run. I'm ready to post this video. Thank you for watching. I'm so sorry this took so long to make. There was so many things that got in the way of me making this video, but I'm gonna upload consistently now. New video next week, maybe 2 videos next week. I'm not sure. I'm just working on my videos, making as many as I can. And yeah, thank you for watching, and if you liked the video, please subscribe. It'd mean the world to me. And I'll see you guys later.